Okay, I decided to make this video about a defect that's in the Hummer 3, and has to do with this knob right here. It turns your air, and that, if it goes out on you, there's a little box underneath your glove box that almost catches on fire, to tell you the truth. It's got a problem. So anyways, I looked at some of these other videos on the internet, and some of them told me a little bit about it. This right here is the little part that goes bad on it, and it catches on, it burns up in the wiring. So you unplug that, you look in here and you see this little burnt area, and this is what happened on the wiring itself. So I decided to take the whole wiring harness off. Yeah, it's burned up pretty bad in there. Surprised it didn't catch the truck on fire. So since that was bad, I had to unplug these other 3 plugs that were on there. This one right here goes to the fan itself. This one right here plugs down underneath, down here at the bottom, and this white one here plugs up here at the top, back behind the glove box. I had to take the whole glove box out. To take the glove box out, all you have to do is unscrew 3 screws that are at the bottom of the glove box, and the glove box lifts right out. The top of the glove box just sets up here at the top with these 2 little points here, and they just kind of set in it. So the only hard part for me was trying to get this one plug out of the fan, because it's up underneath and there's a light right next to it, and that light is really hot and kind of burns your hand when you're trying to get that plug out. I had to actually break the little clip, because I would have had to took the whole dash off to get to that one little clip there. So when it plugs back in, it'll have a whole new clip. So I'm gonna have to buy the whole wiring harness and whatever this thing is. I'm not sure what it is, but it's burnt. So maybe this will help people. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and maybe to give somebody an idea. Like somebody said, it didn't really take that long. It probably took me maybe 30 minutes to do the whole thing, to do all that. Of course, I'm gonna have to plug all the stuff back in and screw it back on it. And this right here was held in with 2 screws up against, between the underneath the glove box down here in the floorboard. There's a hole up here in the wall that it goes into. So there you go, what the box does when it goes out and how to change it. I mean, I didn't really show you a whole lot, but at least I gave you an idea, like the same as the other people that made the video before me. This woman right here has a cell phone in one hand, a cigarette in the other hand, and driving. So put the glove box all back together, and the pieces back in there. This is all those wires there. I had to wire them in by tooling them. Here's the old plug. They just said to cut the old wire off and rewire it back on, so I had to use this tool right here to strip the wires and re-crimp connectors to it. You can see all the little pieces that I cut off of it in there. So I got it all back together, and this is the blower. You can hear it blowing now. Alright, so it's all fixed. Oh, and by the way, the part cost me $80. If If I would have took it to the dealer, they would have cost me $200 just to put it in. So I did it all myself, and it just cost me 80 bucks to do it. So it's good to learn how to do things yourself, so it saves you a lot of money instead of giving it to somebody else. Well, that's my little what to do when your blower goes out. That could be it. I mean, sometimes it's the motor themselves. Well, I didn't really need it for the air because I can roll my windows down and let the wind blow, but during the winter time my windows would get froze over, and there's no way I could drive with that going on. So that saved me a problem before winter came back. Well, y'all have fun.